While we were on the topic of drugs, if you have seen the previous video, I would like to add that I have strong beliefs in that people that do use heavy drugs are demonised, obviously, by society. Like, how can you decide to be choosing that over life? Okay, well, we'll just compare. You're choosing to frigging work in a place you hate and not even try to achieve your own potential. So why are you even chatting to me? Like, you are not perfect. So even looking at someone else, it's just like looking at someone that's just that little bit lower than you and being like, oh my God, why are they like that? When someone above you could be like, oh my God, why are you like that? And someone above them can judge. So judging like people that use hard substances, it's like, what the hell's wrong with you? Are you gonna, what? And then you'll get offended when you're judged? I don't know. So, my point is on the people that do use heavy substances. I actually learned a lot of this from Dr. Gabor. He works in Canada with heavy drug users. And I will just say this. His research has proven that every single person that's using heavy drug use has been completely traumatised as a child. And seen as 70% of the people that are in prisons in the UK have been in care, meaning they've been traumatised as a child. You know, your parents can't look after you, don't want to look after you, not able to look after you, you're taken from the people, you're put with strangers, etc., etc. Traumatised. So, we demonise drug users even though they are traumatised children, meaning they are victims of society and victims of the world. We criminalise them. Obviously drugs are illegal. We put them in jail. And children that have been taken into care, put into care, are also, just going from the statistics, have turned their life has turned to crime, and they're criminalised. And then we look at them like been in prison, like shady, oh, drug use, shady. When these people are traumatised children, these people should be like the people that society should take care of, that should be like, whoa, to choose a life of crime, deception, to choose a life of heavy drug use. Heavy drug use is to totally take your mind off anything in reality. What does that say about someone? That their reality frigging sucks? Obviously. No one will literally sit there and be like, God, life's so bloody great, isn't it? But actually, even though it's great, I'm gonna like take shitloads and ruin my body and ruin my state of mind even more. No. When someone's reality is not enjoyable for them, they end up turning to substances that can redirect their reality for a short time. Just like you go for a drink on a Friday night because I'm so stressed after work. Woohoo! Use a substance to take off your reality. If your reality got worse, you'd have a few more drinks. And if it got worse, you'd have a few more. We've all been there. We all do it. So to judge someone that has been traumatised as a child to then be using substances, they're literally like the same rationing as the normal day person, the normal day Western person who goes out after work, bit stressed, has a few drinks. If you lost your job, lost your family, lost your partner, lost your house, you know, the state of mind that you would be in would be totally traumatised. I'm sure if someone was like, hey, do you want to share this bottle of gin with me? You'd be like, oh, hell yeah. Because my reality frigging sucks. I can't believe it. And is that going to help me forget just for a split moment? Awesome. Thank you so much. And then it goes on and on and on and on. So my thoughts on heavy drug use and care system and the people that have accidentally, or the people that have ended up turning to crime when they've been in care, turning to crime when they're using heavy drug use, is generally because of childhood trauma. And I look at them like victims, and I want to break that down. And I don't have a solution, I don't have a world plan, but I want to put that out there, that anyone that socially, recreationally uses drugs, oh, but I only use them like once a month. Okay, why? Why do you use them once a month? Oh, because like I just really need it. Just like really gives me like, you know, the release. Like my life's a bit stressful. It just like gives me that like moment out of it. Like really socialise. Okay, well he's the same. He just needs to do it every day because he feels like that every day. He feels stressed. She feels alone every day. She feels lost. She feels totally like there's nothing good in her life. So maybe you only feel like that once a month, but they feel like that every moment, every day. So that's my thoughts on that. And we have quite a big problem with that in Devon. And yeah, Dr. Gabor Mate, amazing, amazing man. Says a lot about children as well, how to not mess up your children. Check him out. Hope that's kind of okay, and people might have a little think about that. If you're a traumatized child, you just magically keep growing up and no one's fixing it for you, and now you're an adult. Oh, okay. And now you have to do everything that Jimmy's doing, but Jimmy's got his family, went to school, went to college, got a degree, got a job, but you've got to do everything now the same. Yeah, same rules. You're the same age as Jimmy. Yeah, get a job, get a house. Oh, I'm actually still just a traumatised child. I have never experienced love or care, or don't really know how to look after myself because no one's ever shown me, or I haven't had any education. No, you better get a job, you better do that now. God's sake, you're the same age as him. Yeah, in theory. In theory, I am the same age, okay? You see? Let's just try and like back off a bit, stop judging, and look at anyone that wants to has to use drugs as a everyday occurrence, as something that we should reflect on by believing that people wouldn't choose to not be in reality unless their reality sucked.